Hey guys, Gabe here with RC Cincy, and I have the, I don't know how you say it again, it's Hulna, Huina, or Huina, I don't know. It's a weird name. It's a 1550 RC Excavator. I just did a review on this. You get it from T-Mart for about 39 bucks, free shipping, so that's really cool. So it's 15 channels. The bucket is actually alloy, the rest of it's plastic. If you want any more details, there's more details in the unboxing and controls and such. I'm just going to show you how well it digs and how fun it actually is, and a few little tips and tricks. So let's get to it. So I'm just going to set this up on a tripod. Try to get you a nice little angle for you guys. There we go. And I'm just gonna basically turn on the excavator, turn on my controller, wait a few seconds. It'll actually bind itself. The remote will go into solid. That's really nice. Solid light connects. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights for you guys and the noises because they're just so loud. I'm gonna lift the bucket up and we're gonna start digging. And I'm going to create a pile next to my hole, so I'm just going to go forward. Now another trick with this, you want either sand or dirt that's real soft, easy to dig into. Unless you get the upgrade kit, which is really nice, I might consider it. I'll talk about that maybe in a later video when I upgrade the battery and other upgrades. So you get in place and you just start digging, having some fun. So get my boom out. Extend the bucket out like so, drop the bucket down, and then I want to kind of do both. I want to draw the arm back and hit down. Sometimes, now be careful not to try to get too much of a bite, because it will. You have to kind of work with it and kind of putting the boom down and drawing it back at the same time while trying to roll the bucket back. So that is a little tricky in the beginning. You know, it's not the easiest, but you can get a hang of it. You just gotta practice, and there you go. There's a nice little scoop. It's really hard to get a full bucket, you know, but it is fun though. Then you want to swing, and then that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna dig for a little bit. I am new at this, so I apologize. I'm not the most fluid, but I'm just kind of learning to kind of get the hang of it. Just all about learning to kind of try to be fluid and learning the buttons. Basically trying to straighten up a little bit, come back. Actually do construction at the tip to get some of this dirt. You don't want to keep going this way and pile it up too high. You just simply work it all the way up. Move the arm all the way in. Make sure you're lined up with the hole. Go forward a hair. Make sure your reach is there. You always want to make sure you have the reach you need. Let the bucket all the way down. Do what is called a push-off. You kind of work with the height. See how it's kind of, whoops, too high. Then you kind of push that mound that was right here back in the hole so it's easier to dig. The dirt's already loose. Line back up. Line up, and then objective was to get a full scoop. It is really hard. I apologize. I'm not going to claim to be the best with this. I just got it yesterday, so. Sorry for all the noise. They're picking up recycling today. Garbage. And what makes it harder with this is there's a little bit of roots in it, and it kind of gets a little stuck. So you see me going reverse there, trying to break it a little loose. There we go. The roots just made it much harder. It's a lot of fun. I could play with this all day. Lifting up a little bit and taking attention off the main boom. Kind of working with it. Extend again. Let me go ahead and lift this up and back up a hair. Right there. Lifting it up. Honestly, it doesn't have that much power. The roots is really making it harder over here. Sand, it would be a lot easier, honestly, and this is a little bit more challenging. Just remember to not to keep holding down the buttons for too long, because you can strip it. See if we can dig it this way. Oh yeah, kind of does work a little bit. I'm just trying to loosen up the dirt because it was, see that, all them roots in it, it's making it much harder for me to dig. So let me straighten out my tracks and then get my cab straightened up. I'm just mainly trying to loosen the dirt up. See, there's the roots that are making it pretty hard to dig. So this root's out of the way. Just going to start another pile a little bit closer right here. Not a dump truck, that'd be cool. I'm thinking about ordering one of those. That'd be pretty cool. Let's go back up here and kind of level that out a little bit. Oh, that's a really nice scoop right there. That's what you pretty much want right there. This is a lot of fun. Bring back old memories. I had one like this, but it wasn't wireless back in the early 90s. We sold it at Toys R Us. I think that was one of the best gifts I've ever gotten for my birthday. At the time, being a kid, you know. So I call it a shove and dump, where you push the pile and then dump it. Start a new pile right here. Oops. I wonder if you could try to shake the bucket loose like that, if anything that sticks will come off. That's really it for the most part. If you want it to dig much better, they have a upgrade kit for it. Not sure of the price of it. I'll look into it. Maybe I'll do a video, or I might get that. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. It would have the power to actually dig without having to rough up the dirt first or anything. It'd be pretty cool. Okay, so let's just go ahead and dump this last little bit, and I'll show you another cool trick you can do in case you needed to get off something steep or that's real high up. Dump that out. Now this is what they actually do. Make sure I'm still in the shot. Let's turn it this way a little bit. If you ever need to get down a steep hill or something that's kind of a drastic change, you can use the bucket to help you out. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So you would get in position. I'll do it over the trench, it doesn't matter. These tracks work actually pretty nice. So you'd go down to the edge, make sure I'm still in the shot, yep. And you would lower your boom, reach out, lower it, and kind of use the boom to keep it from dropping drastically. And then you can kind of control the descent a little bit. See how it's lining up with the wood to where it's flat on the wood. Then go slowly forward. Then lower the broom slightly, let the tracks touch, go forward, lower the broom, keep the weight. There you go. It can actually work to get back up it as well, to shove yourself back up it or kind of pull yourself. So I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to try to shove it, so I'm going to try to get back up it this way. So, like that. I want to use the boom to kind of help you. all the way up against the wood. And, maybe I'll bring this boom in a little bit. Now what you want to do is kind of use it while you're getting up, and then kind of shove yourself as well while you're doing it. It might be kind of hard to hit that button and shove at the same time. Oh, I got off track there. Let me try that again. I did it just fine before. So you come up to it. Let's do it right here. Make sure it's got a good shot of it. That is pretty steep. Back right up to it. The tracks will get some of it. And then you just use the boom to kind of shove you up a little more. See, I'm kind of then drawing back up. So that is pretty neat. You can use the boom to kind of get you up there. Digging from the side like this, that's not as stable, but you can. In case you got to get a trench like that, you can use the boom, lay it flat on the ground as such, and just kind of slide across the trench and then dig it. The only thing is, it's not as stable when you dig this way. I don't think it is, because your tracks are longer the other way, so it kind of takes away from it being stable. Let's try actually a little bit. So you get lined up. Set her down, do a nice little drag. Only thing is once you run at it, once you bring the pile down here, it might be harder to get. So if you need to go back and you don't want to, if you can't fit and straddle the trench, you can do it this way as well. That's a really nice bite. Boom. That's a really, really nice bite. You'll get better as the more you play with it. As you guys can see, sometimes I do a little better. Sometimes I forget the controls a little bit because, like I said, I've only had this a day or so. Nice little dump. Look at that. That is so much fun. So just take your time, learn all the controls. It does last a little while. I've been out here quite a little while and it still has the same power. There are batteries you can get for it. I mentioned something like that in the past video. Just make sure when you're ordering the batteries, they're the 7.2 volt, not the 6 or the 7.4. You don't want to go too high and you don't want to go too low because you're taking away the power. You go too high, you might burn something up or strip the gears, having an increase in power. They have the 7.2 volt battery packs. The only ones I saw were 700 milliamps, and I think I saw a 1500 blue pack. Make sure the connector is the same. Make sure it's no more than 6 AA batteries in a line. You know, you get 7 and it'll be too long. You get gotta make sure the thickness is the same. So you see on this pack, this one says 400. It looks just like this. It says 700 milliamps on it, so it'll be an increase. And also has one that looks just like this. It's blue. It's a 1500 milliamps. Even says right here DC 7.2 volts. So make sure you keep that consistent, otherwise you'll burn something up or break something, and you don't want to do that. The upgrade kit, I'll actually look into that. Maybe I'll do an update video later on for it, and showing you, the update, maybe with the upgrades on it. They do have, they're like these little kind of servos that are set in here, and this pump right here becomes, I forget what it's called, but like a, it just basically upgrades this. It sticks out. It doesn't look as nice and detailed as this, but it does increase the power significantly. It'll dig in harder dirt. It has a lot more biting power. It gets rid of that stripping noise as well. So that's something, if you guys, you know, really like this hobby and you want more power, or you just simply buy the ones like this. They're a little bit bigger. That actually has a hydraulic pump in them. They're expensive. They actually have an electric motor with a hydraulic tank and hydraulic lines. Those have a lot of power. You get attachments for them. Those are crazy. Those are a lot more expensive than this, of course. I haven't looked into other models to see if they're better or stronger. This is the 1550. I like this one a lot. It was affordable for, you know, 39 bucks with free shipping. So there's a unboxing video that has a lot more details of this product. I know this video is kind of long, but I kind of wanted to show you I am a beginner with this, and you can still have a lot of fun and create all kinds of fun scenarios and digging and all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely a definitely a really nice product. Please like, share, and tell your friends about this channel. I'll continue to have different kinds of products on here. I have a boat coming. I'm not going to give too many details on it. I have this really cool card. I could do some really fun things. I really look forward to that, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And like and subscribe, and I can see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.